that slack. Oh, bend those knees.
Bye-bye. There it is.
You see that?
Dave and Steve took a look at what we're doing wrong and what we're doing right, starting with Jerry.
He has good body position, but he lets up at the wake here. So, and coasts, which doesn't get him the width that he needs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good body
That's
position.
great position, Jerry, I must say.
You know, and what's I like about his body position is he's nice and straight. He's not crunched like what I do, Ross does, where the butt drops.
Yeah.
It's a much stronger and easier position to hold. I'm getting tired watching him. How many cuts has he done so far?
Proving once and for all that letting go of the handle is not a requirement for running the course. You actually can control the handle. It's actually a good training technique. And the knees, hips, shoulders are all in the right spot, especially through the wake.
She's almost there without any extension whatsoever.
Yeah. Like that's perfect position across the wake, right? A little more work on the offside turn to get the same corner. It's a lot harder to do it on the offside turn. Get opened up.
Just good skier.
Cutting far beyond the wake. Makes slack rope. I hate it when he cuts this far past it.
The reason for the late edge change is back there.
Not accelerating enough.
It's not enough out of them.
Yeah.
Not enough at this point.
Although Francois is face first over the wake, you will not see a better ball one than that. But until he gets those hips forward and shoulders back, he's not going to be able to carve tight enough to make that third ball.
Again, the face first over the wakes.
Yeah.
The good onside recovery.
It's good. Could hold it a little bit longer to carry, but
He's
that's
looking
okay.
looking early, but the
he drops
front
that
leg
shoulder.
is straight as an arrow.
Yeah. And he drops that shoulder.
And now you're really late into the next one. Try for the onside recovery again, and
you see his shoulders?
no hope for ball 4.
Watch.
He gets
How
it.
fast is he
Gets it.
going? How did he get to ball 4? But that'll be it.
That'll be that.
It's actually pretty good. He's looking at the right place. A little broken at the waist, and
But he recovered nicely there.
not looking the right place on this side though.
No, he's keeping. It's funny.
So
he's,
this side, he's got it right. He's looking exactly
yeah,
where he
right,
needs to
yeah,
look,
yeah.
right? But if you
and he's nice and wide. He's open. His shoulders are open, which is good. And I think the reason he's looking towards the boat here
now the bad
is to
side,
focus on his shoulders being open. to the boat.
Yeah, except now you're losing all the distance down the course and you're going to miss this ball.
No, you got it. But he doesn't really
You're
extend his
reaching in
arm.
front, right, rather than to the side, yeah.
And watch this, he doesn't even straighten his arm on this side.
Yep, pulling the handle in. The traditional Ross picture, right? Okay, the first thing across the wake is not supposed to be your face. And if you watch, right, watch what's first. And he's got to get his hips forward and his head, shoulders open and back. It's almost a pivot, it's almost that you need to pivot the hips forward, right? Without moving. The rest of it's fine. Like the shoulders, the knees, the legs are fine.
Brings his butt in close to his heels here.
But the hips have got to come out towards the handle. And he's reaching probably much later than he needs to reach.
Derek was having a bad day. I don't think he made 3 balls.
Again,
Look at those
face
hips.
and hips.
Yeah.
Face and hips. And head. You gotta look where you're going.
Yeah.
I think that's the last ball he made.
But you've lost a huge amount of distance.
And you see this bounce here? That bounce is because his ski is not on edge. He's actually flattened his ski out.
Yep. And right there, you see the legs go straight.
Yeah.
And
Go straight.
yeah, effectively, now what you've got is that front leg is almost straight up and down, as opposed to remaining bent. So you're using that to help give you a hop to turn. Now you're sort of out of control now. That leg goes, so you're just carrying speed, right? You're not getting any deceleration. And now you're going to try and plant my favorite maneuver. It takes one to know. and overturn the next one and muscle through. Oh, Glenn.
And for some aggressive skiing,
You have the shot cord on with him.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's why we first introduced the shot cord. Great position to start. Look at the extension all the way out, tight on the ball. A little bit more slack than he would have liked.
good position at the way.
And great extension again, looking where he needs to look.
Really getting nice and deep. Ski nice and deep on that turn.
Pushing the knees and hips forward out in front of him. Around the next corner. Great position behind the boat. And again, throws the hips wide. Back around, great position on the offside.
Nice looking ski.
He'll gut this one out, though. I'm sure you never give up on ball 6. And more slack to recover and through the exit gates. Jeff
skiing nicely at 36 miles an hour.
Good form, nice extension, nice lean, a little bit late on the turn. We'll follow him down the course. Later at ball 2, a little bit of slack, and then probably challenging to make ball 3. Got it. Nice and wide, good recovery, nice angle. Should be further ahead at 4.
Yeah.
Good recovery. And looking set to run the course. Good thing that's the good side. Oh!
Ow.
This far from 36.
Again, the face in front. Don't lead with the face.
Steve's not crouching much, unless you compare him with the gold standard.
You know, the other thing you could look at is those knees. You could get a basketball through there.
Oh, I know.
Did he make them all? 35 off. First time this year.
All right.
So here's pretty good here. You know, here's a problem for you, 35 off. They're already flattening out. You really want here is that last little snap tug off that second wake that gets you wide and early.
I should be pulling to the end of the second.
When you're already flattening, right?
I flattened her.
And especially at this length, you really want that. You almost want that progressive pull where that is the very, like almost a snap at the end. You see, and you're already mushing. Now watch what happens. You go diagonally to ball one, how the slack does, right? You're running down course rather than out. You actually end up turning. You're 12 feet behind by the ball.
Yeah.
Whereas what you want to be is,
Earlier and
you want to be wider, higher.
Coming back to the ball.
Already 12 feet late, and gonna.
Yeah, I'm not. What am I doing? There's nothing left to do. No, here's quite possibly the smoothest skier of the group.
Peter Yeager on board.
Skiing on a 27-year-old ski. Fifth one there, huh?
Too much tennis.
Yeah, that's right.
Extension, great position out of the way, through the way, flipping the ski at the right spot. Great extension again. Look at that, right down the back side of the ball.
Flip the ball there, perfect.
Again, same thing, early, turning by the time you get to the ball, perfect. That's what it should look like. Hey, look at that space between those legs. Ken, you're making Steve feel good.
If he can do it, I can do it.
There, now, you see there? The release and out early. See how early he was before that ball, how much time he had?
Oh, for sure. You'll see that with the good skiers where they get out there and then they go straight for a while and then they turn at the ball. That's how early they are.
Yeah. Whipping the hips out, knees out in front, leading, hand in on the hip. And a great position to handle the hook turn.